Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
A gain of 15.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw it. Minshew complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Minshew's pass.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
A gain of 11.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The numbers for Jones last week, 13 carries, 52 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 8 carries, 61 yards and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On second down now, Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The 28-yard line.
They find some open field here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
6-yard line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Joe Mixon.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Bengals. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's a run with Mixon. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get at the 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Ready? 50, play. Come this way, Here we go. And with the ends of Mike.
Here's Minshew.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Timmy Jernigan with a sack.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Bengals drive about to get going. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down in midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From midfield now, Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone's expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Gets it off to Freeman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
42-yard line.
Mike 46. Mike 46. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard. Right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
By the Patriots.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really fooling around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd and 12, Minshew. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Minshew's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's Third down.
It's caught. Jones. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Lining up for the point after.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again.
They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. To throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And going deep downfield for Boykin.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. And that's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Minshew, 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their time. Timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Second down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Pass complete to Zay
From
Jones.
8 yards out.
Touchdown.
And the Patriots have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First and 10.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
46 to Mike, 46.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
John Ross.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air again, Burrow. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, I got you. 46, boy, 46.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Number 29.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd in the pocket. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Open man is Ross, complete.
The first down.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Patriots' 17-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46. I got you, punk.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Pass. Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
The keeper.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, "Would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter?" And I'm what? All right, never mind. Third quarter action now.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
A 3-yard
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off. We're coming into this one. We expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
pass.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 22.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It'll be Minshew again. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Gets it off to Freeman. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off play action, it's Minshew. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? The quarterback gets hit.
A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Joe Mixon.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
46, boys, 46. 46 to Mike. Here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
That's the reason we ball for.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 46, boys. 46. 46 to Mike. They're not ready for this.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're all always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal for some breathing room, no doubt, and really a field goal would be huge. That would make it a 2-score game. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew, Kittle catching the slant. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
To George Kittle.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
To George
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And it's not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Minshew. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very